Video Games Recon.
Hello and welcome. My name is Nate from Video Games Recon, and in this video I'll be showing you a really cool resource that has helped me a bunch to farm public events in Destiny that I felt I just had to share with you guys. Also, I figured while I'm here, why not have a little discussion about farming strange corns, ascended materials and so on. Firstly, let's start off with our resource, destinypublicevents.com. This website is amazing and much better than just writing down a few of the public event timings and hoping for the best, as this website informs you in near real time when, where, what type of event and the likelihood of a public event occurring at all. As if you've gone just by timings, you'll have noticed that even an event that is supposed to happen doesn't always show up. Whereas this website shows you in an easy colour-coded system from red being unlikely to green being very likely, and all queued up from top to bottom, with the top being potential events happening now to upcoming events and then events coming in the near future. This resource really helps you to plan out where to go and which events are worth pursuing and which events may well be too far away or a waste of time as are unlikely to happen. Keep in mind, if you are the only person in a given area, it may make it less likely for an event to happen, even if listed as green and a likely event. Also, if you're new to farming public events, you may want to acclimatise yourself with the areas and their names before running a route, as at first it can be easy to get lost. Like I said, I found this a really helpful resource and just had to share it with you guys. FYI, I'm not the first to post info about this resource on YouTube. As far as I know, the first person to post info on this website was Morning Afterkill, but I could be wrong on that. Either way, I just wanted to be transparent. Anywho, this brings me on to rewards and farming in general. Now, unlike a lot of guys, I'm going to have to burst your bubble and tell you that there are very few ways to farm strange coins and ascendant materials, at least reliably. As some people will have you believe that farming for certain items and by doing certain things, it's a given that you'll get the rewards you want or perhaps deserve. Now, there are a few ways in which to guarantee strange coins and ascendant shards or energies. The first of which is completing the weekly heroic strike on one of 3 difficulties. The first netting you 3 strange coins, the second netting you 6, and the last netting you 9. Also, you will get a bunch of Vanguard marks and reputation, which again scales upon difficulty. The next way feeds back into the first part of this video, and that is public events. Upon completing your first public event of the day with any of your 3 characters, you will be awarded by the Postmaster an ascendant material. I'm not 100% sure on this, but I think it alternates between ascendant shards and ascendant energies each week. Feel free to correct me in the comments if I'm off on that one. The other thing you're guaranteed to get from public events is Vanguard marks, for presuming you get a gold rating, which is one of the best ways to get Vanguard marks, as you can easily rack up to 20 or more in an hour, every hour. And if you already have a full set of, wait for it, legendary armour, then you can dismantle such armour for at least 2 ascendant shards. And this is probably the same with the Vanguard weapons and thus ascendant energies. Keep in mind, you can't do this infinitely, as there is a cap on how many Vanguard marks you can earn each week. Now, some YouTubers will suggest that you can farm ascendant materials and strange coins from public events in general, which to a degree is true. However, on that one you're in the lap of the fruit machine of Destiny, as it's completely random. You may grind public events for 2 hours and get nothing, or you might play for less than half an hour and get a couple of each. So with most of Destiny, there's no guarantee you'll be rewarded for your hard work. Something I forgot to add is that you can also get Ascendant materials from completing daily heroic strikes if done on higher difficulty settings, ranging from 1 Ascendant shard for the medium setting up to 2 Ascendant shards for the highest setting. And this is something you can do every day as another way of reliably getting Ascendant materials. So, the best way to guarantee lots of strange coins and Ascendant materials is to create 3 characters all of the same class, i.e. 3 warlocks. Get them all to level 20, then equip all your main character's weapons and armour via the vault on the other warlocks, one by one, instantly boosting them to your main character's level via the light upgrade boost. And then complete a public event with each warlock every day, guaranteeing 3 Ascendant materials a day and completing the weekly heroic strike each week, potentially netting you up to 54 strange coins each week, presuming you're a high enough level to complete all the difficulties of the heroic strikes. Also, again presuming you're a high enough level and have peeps to play with, you can also get Ascendant materials from raids. Although don't quote me on that, as I'm yet to complete a raid for reasons I've discussed previously. Also, there is a good chance to get a bunch of Ascendant materials from Nightfall strikes. However, this is random and the other rewards would most likely be preferable. In case you're unsure, you reclaim the strange coins and Ascendant materials via the vault, like you did with switching out your armour and weapons. Also, as an FYI, to my knowledge the only way to acquire Motes of Light is to level up your experience past level 20, into what would be a natural experience progression to level 21 without light armour. However, instead of going up a level and it affecting your stats, it goes up an imaginary level and instead gives you a Mote of Light each of said imaginary levels. Aside from this, the only other way is via blue engrams randomly turning into Motes of Light after being decrypted via the Cryptard, or possibly as a reward for gaining reputation with a specific vendor, but I'm not completely sure on the rewards available on that one. So, although you can get strange coins and Ascendant materials from farming public events, the best way to guarantee such rewards is to triple dip on the daily public event postmaster rewards and the weekly heroic strikes. That's all I've got for you guys on this topic today. If you've got any surefire farming tactics, feel free to post them in the comments. That just leaves me to say, if you enjoyed this video, please help support us by liking, commenting, sharing and subbing for more BS of a similar nature. Thank you and goodbye.